AI that can answer homework questions is everywhere now. A student types in a problem, gets a worked solution, copies it into their submission, and they're done in minutes. The convenience is completely real, and the damage is also completely real, and it compounds silently over time. Today I want to talk about two fundamentally different philosophies of AI in education, and I want to explain why the EZI AI in LAS was designed around one of them, and why I think that design decision matters enormously for students. Let's lay them out clearly. Philosophy 1. AI as answer provider. The student has a task. AI completes it. The student submits it. The outcome is a correct piece of work that the student doesn't understand. This is efficient in the same way that having someone else do your exercise is efficient. The activity happened. The benefit it was supposed to produce didn't. Philosophy 2. AI as understanding builder. The student has a task. AI asks questions, provides relevant principles, guides the student through the thinking process. The student produces the work themselves, genuinely understanding it. Philosophy 1 produces correct submissions and zero learning. Philosophy 2 produces correct submissions and genuine comprehension. The task takes longer. The outcome lasts. The EZI AI in LAS operates entirely on Philosophy 2. And I want to be clear, this is not a limitation. It is a deliberate design decision, made for a specific reason. An AI that gives students answers makes them less capable over time. An AI that develops understanding makes them more capable over time. Those are opposite outcomes. Which one a student gets depends entirely on which AI they use. When a student comes to EZI AI with homework they're stuck on, the interaction follows a consistent pattern. EZI AI doesn't immediately explain the answer. It asks what the student already understands. It identifies the specific point where understanding has broken down, which is almost always a word, concept, or principle they don't genuinely grasp. Then it provides the relevant principle. It asks the student to apply it. It checks whether the application was correct. If not, it identifies where the application went wrong and guides another attempt. The loop continues until the student has demonstrated genuine understanding, not just produced correct output. Sound familiar? It should. This mirrors exactly how a skilled human tutor operates. A great tutor doesn't do the work for you. They ask questions. They identify gaps. They explain principles. They check whether you've applied it correctly. They confirm understanding before moving on. EZI AI does the same thing, at any hour, for any subject, for any student. The most important mechanism in every EZI AI interaction is the application of the understanding strategy. This is one of the core learning strategies in LAS, and it's based on a specific and powerful insight. Confusion always traces back to something specific. When a student says they don't understand something, the real issue is almost always a word, term, or concept they've never genuinely grasped. EZI AI doesn't just rephrase the explanation and hope for a better outcome. It goes looking for that specific thing. It finds it. It resolves it genuinely. And then understanding follows, naturally, because the block has been removed. What this means in practice is that every EZI AI session isn't just completing a homework task. It's also a comprehension and vocabulary development session. The student doesn't just finish the homework. They finish it having actually understood the principles behind it. Let me contrast EZI AI with a generic answer-giving AI directly. Generic AI provides the answer immediately. EZI AI asks what the student already understands about the problem. Generic AI does the work for the student. EZI AI guides the student through doing the work themselves. Generic AI means the student submits work they don't understand. EZI AI means the student arrives at work they genuinely understand. Generic AI produces a correct submission tonight. EZI AI produces comprehension that carries into next week's lesson and into the exam. Generic AI makes students more dependent on AI over time. EZI AI makes students more capable and independent over time. That last one is the one that matters most, because the gap between those two outcomes gets wider and wider with every homework assignment. EZI AI isn't a standalone chat feature. It's embedded across the entire LAS experience. In the homework diary, when students are stuck on an assignment, EZI AI provides guided support, asking what they understand, identifying the missing principle, guiding them to their own answer. In the vocab builder, when students are working through the understanding strategy and get stuck on a word, EZI AI guides them through the process without just handing them the definition. In the beliefs journal, when students are working on their affirmations and self-belief, EZI AI helps them identify and articulate real personal evidence for the beliefs they want to build. In the revision master, when a student gets a question wrong in their TATE revision loop, EZI AI explains the principle behind it, not the answer to that specific question. And throughout the app generally, students can ask EZI AI for help applying the LAS strategies to any subject. It guides the application. It doesn't do it for them. The decision to never give answers isn't just educationally principled. It's practically advantageous for the student. Full stop. Exams don't allow AI. The skills that produce exam results, recall, application, explanation, analysis, are built through genuine engagement with material, not through submitting AI-generated work. A student who has used answer-giving AI throughout the year will arrive at the exam having never genuinely engaged with any of the material that homework was designed to consolidate. The exam reveals that bypass immediately. A student who has used EZI AI's guided approach, they arrive with deep comprehension of the principles behind every topic they struggled with, because the struggle was engaged rather than bypassed. The immediate convenience of the answer is real. I'm not dismissing that. But the long-term cost of not having developed the skill is also real. EZI AI makes the more important trade-off in the student's favor, not the one that feels better in the moment, the one that produces better outcomes when it actually matters. If you're a parent, a teacher, or a student, and you've been using AI to help with homework, I'd encourage you to ask one question about the AI you're using. Does it give the answer? Or does it build the understanding? Because one of those is homework help that actually helps. The EZI AI is available across the homework diary, vocab builder, beliefs journal, and revision master sections of the LAS app. Available to download from the Google and Apple stores. Try it. See the difference.